This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our college basketball pick show here for Thursday, January 16th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my pre and plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Hofstra and Towson here for Thursday. All right, let's get to it here. As these two teams battle it out. Let me get you the injury report here. Set to go. No injury report here in college. Well, we're going to look here at the teams here, right? Hofstra improved to 10-7 after their 66-63 home win to UNC Wilmington. Pride 2-2 in the CAA with a road win at Northwestern. Towson 8-9 with a 93-82 road win at Drexel in overtime. Tigers 3-1 in the conference with a home win at Northwestern. Hofstra tops in defensive efficiency in the CAA as they rebound effectively, plus hold foes to 30% from three, 43% inside. Towson sits 10th. Ineffective field goal defense in the conference as they don't force turnovers, plus around 39% from three. The Tigers hitting only 63% of their free throws in the conference. The Pride over their past 5 games, allowing 35% shooting, with Towson this period allowing 39% from three. The pick here will be on Hofstra plus the 4. We got Michigan and Minnesota here for Thursday night. Michigan now 13-3 after an 81-75 home victory to Washington. The Wolverines 5-0 in the Big Ten with road wins at USC and UCLA. Minnesota drops to 8-9 after a 77-71 road defeat at Maryland. Golden Gophers sit 0-6 in the conference with the home losses to Michigan State, Purdue, and Ohio State. Wolverines in conference play have struggled here, turning the ball over, and they don't force many turnovers on defense. They sit 12th in the Big Ten on the defensive glass. Golden Gophers are hitting 35% from three in the conference. Minnesota in their past 5 games shooting 45%. At home, they've held opponents to 41% shooting. The pick here will be on Minnesota plus the 10. All right, we got Memphis and Temple going head-to-head here Thursday. Memphis now 13-3 after their 74-70 home win to East Carolina. Tigers 3-0 in the AAC with a road win at FAU by 28. Temple 10-6 after a 73-70 road win at Rice. The Owls 2-1 in the AAC with a road loss by 1 at East Carolina. Memphis sits tops in defensive efficiency in the AAC as they force turnovers, plus limit foes to 20% from three, 48% inside. Offensively in conference, they're a high turnover team. Temple sits second in effective field goal defense in the conference as they hold foes to 30% from three. The Owls hit only 41% around the bucket in the conference and struggle with turnovers. The Tigers in conference are holding foes to 38% shooting and have gone under in all 3 games. The Owls at home allowing 41% shooting. The pick here will be on Memphis and Temple. They go under 155. High Point and Longwood head-to-head here Thursday. High Point improved to 15-4 after a 96-55 home win to Gardner-Webb. The Panthers 3-1 in the Big South with a road win at Charleston Southern and a loss at UNC Asheville. Longwood 13-6 after a 95-76 road defeat to Winthrop. Lancers 2-2 in the conference. Home wins to Charleston Southern and UNC Asheville. High Point in the Big South tops in offensive and defensive efficiency. They're holding the foes to 32% from three, 48% inside. Longwood defensively in the Big South, they force turnovers, rebound, plus limit opponents to 34% from three. Offensively, they struggle to score inside. The Lancers hold opponents to 44% shooting at home. Panthers in conference allowing 42% shooting. The pick here will be on High Point and Longwood under 153.5. All right, next is going to be that Northwestern game. We're going to move over to the 9 p.m. Eastern time slot, so we're going to get our graphic ready for you here in just a second, as we'll be looking at that Northwestern game here. Let's see, are we ready to roll here? 1 second, we're just getting through it here. There's a lot of games here early today. Everything is early heavy Let's see. I think we're going to get you Rutgers next. That's it. Oh, Maryland, Minnesota. Maryland, Northwestern will be the next one. We're going to get to Rutgers a little later. Here we go. Let's get it going. Maryland and Northwestern here for action on Thursday. Maryland improved to 13-4 after a 77-71 home win to Minnesota. Terrapins 3-3 in the Big Ten with road losses at Purdue, Washington, Oregon. Northwestern 1-6 after a 78-69 home defeat to Michigan State. Wildcats 1-4 in the conference with a home win to Illinois. Maryland has struggled on the glass on both ends of the court in the Big Ten. Defensively, they allow 33% from three, and that's against the conference. Northwestern secures the basketball and has been strong on the glass on both ends of the court in Big Ten play. Away from home, the Terrapins allowing 47% shooting. Northwestern at home holding teams to 40% shooting. Maryland 0-3 straight up in road conference games. The pick here will be on Northwestern +1. Rutgers and Nebraska here Thursday. Rutgers now 9-8 after a 75-68 home win to UCLA. The Scarlet Knights 2-4 in the Big Ten with losses at Ohio State and Indiana. Nebraska falls at 12-4 after a 105-68 road defeat to Purdue. Cornhuskers 2-3 in the Big Ten with home wins to Indiana and UCLA. Rutgers 16th in offensive efficiency in the Big Ten as they hit only 31% from three, 47% inside, 65% at the free throw line. They don't force turnovers defensively in conference, plus allow 55% shooting around the hole. Nebraska is shooting 53% from two in the Big Ten, plus forced turnovers defensively. The Scarlet Knights have failed to cover 5 of 7 away from home as they allow 46% shooting. Nebraska's won all 8 at home with an average margin of victory, 20 points, as they convert 47% and surrender 37% there from beyond the and overall. The pick here will be on Nebraska here, laying the 8.5. Home court's pretty strong. All right, the next game is going to be Liberty and UTEP, so we'll get to it here in just a second. Get the graphic here for that game. Here we go. UTEP and Liberty for Thursday. UTEP 12-4 after an 85-57 home defeat to Mexico State. Flames 2-1 in the Conference USA with both wins at home. Liberty 14-3 after a 79-74 road defeat to Louisiana Tech. Flames 2-2 in Conference USA with a home win to Middle Tennessee State and a loss at home to Western Kentucky. UTEP in Conference 4th in offensive efficiency as they secure the basketball plus connect on 53% inside, 76% at the line. They force turnovers defensively in the Conference USA plus hold foes to 30% from three. Liberty offensively in conference struggle on the glass plus convert 51% around the hole, 62% at the line. The Miners away from home allowing 44% shooting, converting and covering 4 of 6. The pick here will be on UTEP plus 9.5. Pacific and Portland here for Thursday. Pacific fell to 6-14 after a 91-55 home defeat to Oregon State. Tigers 1-5 in the WCC with road losses at St. Mary's and San Diego and a home win in overtime to Washington State. Portland drops to 5-13 with an 81-72 road defeat at San Francisco. Pilots 0-5 in conference with home losses at Washington State and St. Mary's. Pacific in the WCC is 10th in effective field goal defense, allowing 41% from three, and they struggle here on the glass. Offensively in conference, they commit turnovers and hit only 29% from three. Portland is connected on 50% from two in the WCC and make 80% of their free throws. On defense, they limit conference foes to 53% shooting inside. Pacific in their past 5 games allowing 51% shooting. The Pilots at home are limiting foes to 44% shooting. The pick here will be on Portland here, minus 1.5. Gonzaga at Oregon State here. Good one here Thursday night, late night. Gonzaga 14-4 after an 88-75 home win to Washington State. The Bulldogs 5-0 in the WCC with home wins at Portland and San Diego. Oregon State moves to 13-5, a 91-55 road win at Pacific. Beavers 3-2 in the WCC with home win to Portland and San Diego. Gonzaga here, they sit second in both offensive and defensive efficiency in the WCC. Oregon State third in offensive and defensive efficiency in the conference. They are tops in effective field goal shooting in the WCC as they hit 37% from three, 60% inside, 80% at the line. They are strong on the glass defensively in conference. The Bulldogs have failed to cover 4 of 5 in the WCC. Beavers 10-1 straight up at home as they allow 37% shooting. They've covered 9 of 10 at home. Have this Beavers team. Pick here will be on Oregon State plus 10. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my pre and plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at TonySpicks.com. And if you like our content, give us a like, a thumbs up. You really help our channel. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.